And the second question that we got is, I need a hug. I'm a 20-year-old man. I'm getting tired of feeling lonely and wanting to be accepted by everyone. And I have been alone for a long time. I have no family, and all my friends are living their life, and I'm trailing behind, trying to catch up with everyone. But but it's not enough. I've been crying myself to sleep for the past few days, wondering who will accept me with open arms. Sadly, I know it's never going to happen. I don't even have a hobby or a passion or anything. I believed if I'm a good person, you will find some, or at least be happy with yourself. I hope it was true. I keep telling myself I can do this. I go to the gym and run, trying to fix my diet, but nothing's happening because it's been a few months and I still don't feel happy. What you need to do, and I hate hearing questions like this because nobody should feel like this. Nobody on this planet deserves to be sad, deserves to be lonely, deserves to cry themselves to sleep. Nobody on this planet deserves that. And I know that there are millions of people, maybe even a billion people, that feel exactly the same way. So the question that I have for this planet, for society, is what's really happening? We have this phone, right? Where we can connect with anybody on this planet. And we still have billions of people, millions of people who feel out of touch, who feel lonely, who feel sad. What is happening? What is happening to society that we have so many people with a device capable of connecting with millions of billions of people, but most of the people who use it feel sad and they don't have friends, they don't have anything? What is happening? What is happening? What I want you to understand, I want everybody who's hearing this, looking at this, I want you to know that you are good enough. You do not need to change who you are. You do not need to change anything about you. You are good enough as the person you are today. Unless you are doing something foul or living a negative lifestyle, you are good enough. You don't need to change for anybody. I want you to hear me. I will say this every single day if I have to. You are good enough. You have talents. You have skills. You have passions. You are beautiful. You are not a loser. You are not a failure. I will tell you this every single day if I have to. You need to be able to have better self-worth. Because what has happened is it's almost like you're getting spoofed in a way. You got this piece of technology right here that can connect you with billions of people, yet you can't even get to a point where you can't connect with anybody. So it's almost like you're looking through this door that has billions of people, but you can't unlock the door. So you're just standing there on the outside watching everybody else thrive. And I know I've been there. I experience that still to this day, and it is the worst feeling on earth. So what I want you to understand is that I feel your pain. A lot of people feel your pain. Most of these people listening to this podcast feel your pain because it's a horrible feeling to have. The feeling that you have something that can connect with millions of people and you can't connect with a soul. So what I want you to do is I want you to take that piece of your life and I want you to apply it to the past. I want you to think about your life right now, only in the future, only in the present. And I want you to take that memory and I want you to slowly start to apply it. So you slowly start to apply the things that I've said in this podcast before. One of the biggest things that you can do is, as I said before, you need to get out of that mindset that technology is going to bring you friends, it's going to bring you happiness. That is the technology will never give you happiness. It will never give you a whole. The technology will never, how am I going to properly say this? Technology is never going to give you true happiness. It'll give you a bunch of surface level happiness. It'll give you a certain sort of joy. It'll give you temporary pleasures. What you need to do is you need to go deep. You need to go deep within yourself and build out your self-worth. Because what had happened is that you put your trust in technology, and what is going on? Technology has almost lied to you. So now you're broken internally because you thought that technology was going to fix the situation, but it didn't. So the hole gets bigger and bigger. You need to press pause and you need to dive deep within yourself in order for you to figure out what is going on in this hole, what's going on in this void in my soul that I feel like I have no self-worth. And what I want you to do is I want you to hone in on that. And it might take you days, months, weeks, however long it takes, but you need to go internally and fix the situation before you can go back on social media. Because social media, I always say, is not for the weak-hearted individual. You're hurting right now. The worst thing you can do is get on social media, because it's only going to pull you down further. So what I want you to do is I want you to identify that wound. I want you to look through that wound. I want you to sit there. And I want you to go through it. I want you to relive the memory. I want you to relive the pain. You might need to cry through it. You might need to scream through it. You might need to, I don't know, punch a tree or something like that. I don't know. Whatever you need to do to get that anger, to get that sadness out of you, you need to get it out. And once you've done that, I want you to look at it and say, that is my past. That is not my present. That is my past. That is not my present. Anyone dealing with that, you need to say that is my past, but that is not my present. You are in control of what is happening in your present life right now. Whatever happened in your past, you cannot change. You cannot dwell on the past. You need to be able to heal through your past. And what you need to do, once you've got that, once you've been able to identify the wound, heal the wound, here's what you need to do. You need to start volunteering your time in communities that help other people. Because the best thing that you can do right now is to get out of your house and realize that doing something like showing up for free and going out and helping people is the best thing that you can do, because you now realize that I can impact other people in a positive way. The worst thing that you could do is do the exact opposite and chase that feeling through alcohol, through drugs. What you need to do is flip that, and you need to go into a community. You need to go into a positive community. So what I want you to do, once you become that whole self, once you practice wellness, it may take a couple weeks, present yourself in a group, in a volunteering center, where they all have a singular mission, which is to help the planet, which is to help people. It could be a soup kitchen, it could be planting trees, it could be doing whatever, but that's what you need to do. You need to surround yourself with people that have a positive mission of helping the planet. Anybody who shows up to something for free and is not looking for a dime is somebody who is dedicated to that craft. And if they're dedicated to a positive craft, they're going to align themselves with people who identify themselves with the same mission. And that's how you find purpose in life. That's how you truly win in life. That's how you actually get something done. But you have to then put forth effort. You need to put forth the effort. I just gave you the blueprint, but you're going to be the only person that can walk through that. You have to be the only person. You're going to be the only person that can actually walk through that pain. Is you. You are the only person. And until you get to that point where you can then identify and motivate yourself and start walking in that path, then all you're doing is talking, and you're never going to be able to put the work in. So this was all for nothing. And you don't want to get to that point where now you're snowballing, and then you get to a point where I say, oh, I need to stop, but now it's huge. But you could tackle the problem while it's small like this. You can tackle it now. But until you get to that point, you are never going to be truly happy. And I have the key to that, but I'm handing you the key. You got to walk and you got to unlock the door. So that's what I want you to do. I want you to unlock that door for yourself, because I know you can. I know you can do it.